One, two. What's going on? I think I should be live now. Popcorn gang, hit the likes. What's going on, everyone? How you doing? I've been quiet. I've been trying to look after my voice. Yeah, big up, everyone. This can't be a long one. I gotta be good. But I said I gotta do a reaction. I gotta do what I thought about the game. Man United, great win. Needed those 3 points. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna invite people to the chat. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna let you lot do the talking, and then yeah. So I wasn't even gonna do this, but I thought, I gotta give you the opportunity. So what I'm gonna do, raw things. All right. Yo, that's the link. Let's talk, man. This is gonna be a short one, I tell you. KG's nephew on fire. What a win, Harshad. I mean, literally, Kagenda in the building. Yeah, I just gotta protect the voice. Listen, I've already opened up the links in the chat. Hit the link, let's talk. Can you imagine if no one hits the link? There you go. All right. Got someone calling in. Let's do it. Yo.
Yo, KG. What's up?
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing great, KG.
Man, what did you enjoy about the game today?
Well, today's game, well, I'm very happy that we've won, and also
Yeah.
the performance that I know. The first half, we didn't expect. I didn't expect that they were doing good, but the Leeds counter-attacking well. In the meanwhile,
You got a lot of chat. You got
Maguire,
a lot of noise in the
yeah,
background, I don't know if you can
yeah.
move into another room and I'll speak to you again. I'll wait for you to
Hmm?
because yeah, that's too much noise in the background. We'll sort that one out. Let me bring in Peter Brown. Yo, Peter. I'll speak to you again.
Yo,
What's going on, bro? Turn down. I think you got to turn it down on your side. Yo,
all right.
oh, you don't say the cat beak is long. I gotta flip it around 1 second. Oh, just ah, cat beak is long.
Can you hear me now?
I gotta flip it around 1 second. Yo,
Can you hear me now?
I almost tried to kill myself just now. Tried to choke myself out of the wire. Yo,
You might have to take me out. You might have to take me out.
hey, all these callers not doing. It's not a good start. Yo,
Yo, KG.
come on, Omar.
How's it going, bro?
I'm blessed, Good to speak to you, bro. Hey,
Good
listen,
to speak to you too, man.
don't ask me questions. You do the talking. This is one of the days that I need Chino. I'm not gonna lie to you because he'll just talk and I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, nah, man. Yo,
Talk to me.
game was good, man. Game was good. That was a good. Listen, you see now at this point we're in the season. Look at Wolves. I just watched their game.
How
We're
did that
sleeping.
finish?
I think we're sleeping on Wolves.
How did they finish? It's Wolves.
They finished 2-1, and Leicester should have won this game. I think Leicester had most of the position, but Wolves been playing well like before, and they were not winning. But now they play even okay and they win.
I'm not really worried about Wolves though. I'm not thinking about them. I think we've bought Chelsea. We're not far from Chelsea,
Yeah,
We're dragging them into it. We're dragging them into it. I love that.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're better than us at the moment as it stands, but it's good to be fighting for more than just one position. Are you with me? So you think we can catch them?
It's a tough one, because I think the top three is secure. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think even though we may be 4 points from Chelsea, I still think they will get third. Because I think they just got that bit more about them than us.
I agree.
Us,
I agree. You never know though. You never know.
We made that game difficult. We shouldn't have conceded 2 goals in the second half. We made it difficult for us to win that game in the end. I thought, we were 2-0 up already. come out in the second half. Like in the lately, what we've been doing is when we come out in the second half, in the first 10 minutes, we're sleeping.
Yeah.
First 10 minutes, we're sleeping and we get caught, and then that happens. If we play like this against like even Arsenal now, the way they're playing, if we get to face them and we go 2-0 up, and then second half they come and do that, we might not win that game.
No, but don't you think the conditions had a thing to play in that game as well?
Yeah, of course, it had a lot because you could see the ball was not even like gliding like
wasn't bouncing, weren't
It wasn't
gliding, weren't
bouncing.
moving. It was
It
a
was
tough.
mov-
It was a tough game. I'm kind of happy that we come through that game without any injuries. To be honest,
Yeah, that's true. What do you think about Maguire's performance today?
I thought he was good. I thought Maguire was good today. I think Lindelof's the better defender for sure. It was great. Maguire scores an open goal, but at least we score it. 140 corners is way too much. And there's been a lot of talk about Man United, the Maguire Ronaldo riff. I just don't believe it. I don't know why. You believe it, you say?
Yeah. Looking at them on the pitch, I think even Bruno.
Is it a riff, or is it like what? Like, think about Maguire's personality.
Yeah.
What's gonna make him come in there and say, "Oi, you that's won all these league titles and cups and the goal of football. I want you to listen to me." When's that gonna happen? Maguire doesn't even come across as that kind of person.
It wouldn't work anyway because you've got characters in that dressing room that are just I don't know, they're just above him, like in football wise.
So where will he? I don't understand how that makes sense for him. He doesn't even come across as he doesn't even want to talk on the pitch.
No, I don't.
If we're being honest. So when is he gonna have big chest? And I get he's the Man United captain, but I can't imagine him. I don't know. He just doesn't feel like the player that everybody follows, and he's got his whole clique.
That's true.
I don't like how he doesn't even come across as one of the most popular players at the club. So how has that happened?
Listen, this was Ollie's mistake in it. I don't want to even bring up Ollie's stuff, but this was Ollie's mistake in it. It was Ollie's mistake when Maguire came. Wait, who before Maguire had the bun? Was it De Gea that had it?
What, the captain's armband?
Yeah.
It's it's moved a few times. I've seen that captain's armband. Young had it. Ashley Young had it.
Pogba had it.
Pogba had it. It, like, to be honest, I can't remember like the Man United captain. I honestly can't remember. I know
I think it was De Gea.
Pogba, De Gea. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I just don't believe in the story. I really don't believe in this. I feel like the media are working overtime they're working overtime again. We're the most clickable club.
Yeah,
it makes sense. It makes sense. Again, the rumor came around that we don't want to train till 5 o'clock, and they don't like Ralph Ragnick's coaching thingies. And it's like, come on, how's that even? When we're losing, we just believe this shit. But we get linked to players by the same journalist every summer, and we sign no one. So why does it not? You know what I mean?
You know what? This club, bro. This club, this United, it's crazy because it's so messy. Like it's totally messy. Like, but when it comes to like the issues and that, I do think there's issues in that dressing room. Like, honestly, I do think, because if you look at how we play, the way we're playing, but we're not playing really together. Like, if you look at it, really, we're not really playing together. Like, the team is not playing together.
I hear what you're saying. You know, I thought today was a together performance. I think we showed something that we haven't showed in many games. It's gone to a draw. Usually we panic. I think Ralph deserves some credit in today's game as well, because those changes, to change Pogba, I never would have done that. I never would have done, but he saw something and said, I've got to fix that. Let me quickly read this. Sancho, Bruno, Pogba link-up play, scary hours. Let's go. Got another super chat here from Vishal. Big up, lads. Best way to silence your critics by winning. Jadon Sancho has arrived to the Premier League. Even your boy Wan-Bissaka played well today.
I like Wambi.
I like Wambi, fam. That's my guy still.
Listen, defensively, Wan-Bissaka got it. Like, there's nothing there anyone can say about him when it comes to defending. It's just the other side of the game.
Now,
that
let
we
me be honest. All our what do you call it? All our wing backs, left back, right back, they're not good enough. It's simple as that. Man United, like even today, it was like I love Wan-Bissaka, but there was a time he was up front, he was forward, and he just didn't know what to do. And
Yeah, I know the woman you're
I was
talking
watching
about.
it and I was like, oh man, that's not good.
And
Like,
he's had a couple openings where he could actually shoot as well, but he doesn't. He
yeah,
doesn't go for it.
like he just panic, like he just doesn't know what to do. Maybe it's rhythm and it's not match rhythm, but I think in terms of just a real offensive play, like I don't think I think we're lacking in that area.
Yeah, we are.
I think I'm done with Shaw as well. I think I've come to the end of my tether with Shaw in terms of there's things that I want him to be doing that he doesn't do. In terms of he picks up the ball and he just hits and hopes. There's no literally there's no finesse in his game at times. It's bad, and then again sleeping. They obviously him, Bruno, for the second goal, because the first goal you can do nothing about it, right? But for the second goal, Bruno, Wan-Bissaka for allowing the crossing, and Shaw are to blame for that moment. But then there's too many times that we've been caught them not sleeping. So I would want to go into the market, but how do you fix all those positions when we got so many holes in the rest of the team?
I know it's a problem, isn't it? It's a problem because when it comes to Shaw, like I think he's just got the balance of both. Because I think he's got the better balance out of both the on our wing backs. Because I think with him, you can see that he can defend at least sometimes. Like, even though like that
even defending is committing these sloppy fouls.
Yeah,
when we're on the attack, high up, getting caught out. It happens over and over again, So and it's just it's just hitting it without no real thought. There's a time when Ronaldo's in the box and it's just like I'm tired of it because I say
what about your boy
you
not even having a sniff today, Rashi?
My boy not having a sniff, I thought that was brilliant. I think that's great management by Ralph. You got to upset him. You got to say no one's entitled to play in this team. I like the fact that Rashford sat on the bench for 90 minutes. Again, so now it's productivity. If you don't produce, you don't play. Simple as that. I think it's the best way to play. I think Rashford needs that. Again, if they share more like video analysis, because he hasn't been good. Like, I'm not here to tell players, you know what, you smashed it when you didn't. I think Rashford sitting on the bench is gonna burn him and let it burn him so he comes in and does a madness. Now, in that time that Rashford's not been firing, look at Jadon Sancho.
Yeah. Even Alanga's coming on doing bits as well. Like, you're saying that about Rashford, but then same should be happening with Maguire. Maguire should not be playing.
Yeah, but I think I actually do believe that Ralph would have changed it because I do think Ralph prefers Varane
and Lindelof.
I think there is a preferential to that, but I think he didn't want to build into the paper talk because then now it's like, oh my god, it is true. Where it's like he might just say, because a manager can say, you know what, you might not be my cup of tea. Doesn't mean there's beef in the changing room. I just don't want to play you. You know what I mean? Like now Rashford's not playing. It's not like we're making it out to be this massive beef. He's just not thought of in the moment. But I think with everything that came out and him being seen as the leak and everything that, like, I felt like it was just they just went for him this week.
Yeah, but with Ralph, like I don't know, man. Because listen, you have to forget the paper talk if you're a coach. If you're a coach trying to get a team to win, you can't listen to the papers, even though if they're saying that there's issues in your dressing room. If you know what's in your dressing room, you know what's happening. So you can't pay attention to that. So regardless what they're gonna think in the paper, you have to pick the best team to win your games for you. So you have to put the players in there.
That's true.
So he can't have it one way and not do it the other way. So I think
but then you got. I think there's this thing with the game where players want to feel protected by their manager as well. So, and the manager can. I think you can lose your players as easily as you can win them. So players will say, "Well, let me watch what happens in this thing." There's one thing that Ralph's going to do. Ralph's going to tell us the truth. Ralph today told us that he doesn't know what. Yesterday told us he doesn't know what Fletcher does. He's not going to hold back.
Did he actually?
He's done it. He said, feeling, he doesn't know what. He said feeling doesn't train. He doesn't. Feeling just arrives to train. Feeling just is there. He said Fletcher. I don't know. He does technical director, but I know that he's a good character to have at training on the bench.
Yeah.
So Ralph's going to keep it real, and I think at the same time he's saying to himself, don't be surprised if Maguire's not just out the squad at some point. He tried it before. They said that he was injured. He wasn't really injured. He just didn't want him to play.
He just benched him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and it's always hard benching the captain.
Yeah, because Varane could have started today. He could have started today. Varane was fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with him. So, but because maybe the club are telling him that there's Maguire's going on that.
I don't think it's a club. I honestly don't believe in the club telling him what to do. Ralph to do. No, I just don't think. I can't see it. Like people was like saying that how Ralph is told to start McTominay because of Fletcher. It's like it's funny, but come on. Do you really believe that? I know some people might believe that, but I just don't feel. I feel like Ralph's his own man. All I get from him is he's his own guy. I don't get super puppet settings from him personally.
No, I don't get it either. I don't get that vibe from him either. I don't, because when I look at because we can tell, because where he's been coming out to say, Ollie would never say that before. You would never hear Ollie come out and say things that Ralph's saying now. You would never. Ollie would not come out and say, "Oh, Martial don't want to play." He will not come out and say,
"Yeah."
He won't.
You gotta think about how bad that is for the board to hear the technical director, the manager doesn't know what the technical director does. That's shocking. That's really bad. That's like the board probably looks at that and says, "Oh my goodness," because we've supposedly got instead of getting a director of sport, like we got a technical director who doesn't build us technically. He's just there. There's obviously no communication with him and Ralph on terms of how Fletcher, because we need to research what technical director does, because I haven't really heard of this role in football. We just decided to create this thing.
Yeah.
I would like to, in my head, technical director is talking about the way we approach games, right? And the way we're supposed to look within 90 minutes. I don't think that's Fletcher's role. So now unfortunately, Eric Ten Hag or a Poch is going to inherit a Darren Fletcher to do what? You know what I mean? And does he just have to be on the bench to be there? Like,
that's why I say the whole club is a shambles, because like we're saying, and Ralph said it when he first came in. He said a club like Man United should have the best in class in every position.
Yeah.
And like that's the first time I ever heard like any coach for United say that. And he's the one that came out and said that. That's why he was talking about bringing in a psychologist, to help the players mentally and all of that. So and he was saying how every position in United should, they should have the best in class, like which is true. So are you telling me Fletcher is the best technical director you can get out there? No,
we clearly not a good technical. No disrespect to Fletcher, because I loved him as a player, but clearly whatever technical advice he's looking at, or whatever technical element of his job he's supposed to be looking at, it's definitely not being communicated to the team or to Ranić. Funny times. Again, I celebrate the 3 points. A team that struggled to get over the line. We failed against Aston Villa. We failed so many times this season.
Yeah,
we've had
a lot of slip ups in it. Like we've gone, and the thing is that's why I do like Ralph's approach in it, because since he's come in, we've not been the best team. We've not been the best, but we've actually seen like spells where we actually control games a little bit here and there.
Yeah,
where we actually do some things, and we go ahead and then we beat ourselves down and lose the game or draw the game.
Yeah,
so you can see that since he's come in, he's actually put some things in place. He's made us play better. I think he's made us play better. Although it's not like we don't do it a full 90, because we still are not able to do a full 90, but he's actually made us.
We are better. We are better.
Yeah,
we are better. And having Pogba in the midfield, but let me not take the liberties. Let me give someone else a chance to get on. Omar, amazing.
No, of course.
Big up, brother. Come on. What I'm gonna do is let me read this one. Ralph using Ollie tactics with little tweaks. This is what the players are used to. Pre-season and transfer window will change the team. 100%. Well, we don't even know if Ralph's still going to be here. I highly doubt it. People are saying it's the board again, question mark. DNA. I hate that. Let me send the link. Here you go. Link is in the chat. Just hit the link and let's talk. I think we played better. And actually, I want to quickly say this. I heard Alan Shearer and who was it today? Paul Scholes. And sometimes it's a bit embarrassing, but Paul Scholes was like, he doesn't see any difference between Ollie and Ralph. And I'm like, that's not true though, is it? Like, there is a difference. There is a difference. Even if it's a minor difference, there is a difference, there is an organ. We're more organized. You could even tell in Bruno's game. Bruno's game has changed. Immensely. And he's a good player that needed to change. We're not even having that same. We're not even arguing about Pogba anymore. We're talking about, before we would say Pogba's been good for a bit, then he goes off the boil. We're not having an argument. We're not saying, Pogba can't play in midfield or playing Pogba out wide. We're finally playing Pogba in his true position and seeing the best of Pogba. Yes, there could be an argument of Pogba's paying for whatever, but Pogba's just being a professional. So I'm not even going to build into the agenda of saying, Pogba's playing good, but but Pogba's just playing good. That's the energy. You know what I mean? I think Ralph has to take some credit in the way he's getting the best out of these two in midfield, Bruno and Pogba, and even the development of McTominay, if we're being fair. But yeah, let me bring in some other callers and see what you lot are saying. Ian Daniel.
Yes, KG. How are you doing?
Yeah, brother. How you doing? I'm well.
I'm good,
Talk
man.
to me. How do 3 points feel? How does it feel to be smiling on a Sunday?
Wow. I'm gassed, man. I'm gassed. You guys are taking me to a roller coaster of emotions, man.
What's that?
Halftime, we were good. 2-0 up. I'm gassed. I'm not even going to take my beer. Come back 2-2.
Nah.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
No.
I know you was thinking that when you saw that score. He just wanted to get a beer in there.
Cage, this club, it's broken, man. It's broken. We can't get the problem is we can't get the consistency in players. Like, you see, where we get Mane and Salah consistent each season. Season 1, season 2, season 3. We can't get our players consistent enough, We can get Rashford for one good season, then we don't get him for the next season. So that has been the problem, and it's been.
I think what we our mentality has been an issue. I think that's been the thing. I think we stop playing. We start to worry. Today, that's why I say I don't think it's a turning point, but there's a lot of real games to us decide what we really are.
But KG, this club is dangerous, These players, if we can get that mentality right into them, they can be lethal. We have Ronaldo, we have Rashford. If we can get these players playing at some of them are not fit, some of them are not, but they are very, very dangerous players, KG. And we keep on forgetting what these players are, because now they have focused so much on social media and Branchester FC, but these guys can really, really play.
I love that. Branchester FC. Now, I don't, you know what? The club's in a funny little place at the moment. I don't think we're totally broken. I think Ralph's been a good remedy, honestly. We have to imagine if, I would like you to close your eyes and imagine if Ollie was still here and what things will be looking like. I think while it is bad and a lot is unfolded this season. Again, we lost the star boy in Mason Greenwood, who was a big part of the club's future. That's gone now. That's finished. What else has happened? Well, I was talking about it feeling different. and it didn't feel good at all. You know, but then now it's the end of the season. It's the end of the season, and I think the conclusion will be a good one. If we finish in Europa, we know it's a super reset, because we know certain players won't be here for that, and we know the manager's definitely changing, right? If we get to the end, if Ralph somehow jammies it, we get fourth and we get to a final, it's a conversation. And again, as you said, now Man United fans need to be worried, because we have a technical director that does nothing.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You know, KG, you know, I was watching, as much as I would hate to say it, I was watching Liverpool yesterday when they were playing against Norwich.
Okay.
And then Liverpool went 1-0 down.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys knew they were getting the next goal. I mean, it was everywhere. It was screaming from the defense to the midfield to the attack. Those guys knew they were getting a second goal.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys, the players just
we did that today, though. We did that today. You know, I think sometimes we got to credit our team when we are like, weirdly, we have got better. I know the narrative is our club's broken, and I do believe we're broken upstairs. We are totally. We make really bad decisions. However, some decisions you got to say, like, and I think Ralph's been he's been a steady set of hands. That's the one part. So I'm not don't get me wrong, Champions League, I'm positive because I know we're still in the Champions League and there's still hope there, and we're still within some sort of fight for top 4. But it's like I think I'm optimistic on what the future could be. You know, Ronaldo can't lead the line next season though, as a 37-year-old. That can't happen.
That can't happen.
Who else? We need in the midfield, in the defensive midfield position. McTominay's gonna need help. I would love Pogba to stay. Honestly, I would love him to stay. But I know Pogba looks Real Madrid bound. Him and Mbappe linking up. It just feels like in the stars.
If the club just decides, you know, they do a madness and maybe they decide and maybe take Ralph upstairs. Now, you know, if Ralph is upstairs, the Fletchers, the Matters, we don't want to see those guys no more. We should just find a way of just separating ourselves with those guys. And then now we start building this club, because unless we do that, KG will be in this roller coaster. Because I'm looking at Liverpool. They've started getting the better of Diaz, and there's just some energy in that club. Where if somebody goes there, Jota, they just become better, and that is what we are lacking, KG. We are lacking. Even Maguire.
We look at the Wolves player.
Yeah,
and again, he's still there. It's incredible. Jota was at Wolves, you know, and I don't know if we're turning our nose up at that, because I'm hearing us going in to buy Rice. And while I like Rice, I just think to myself, is that the answer? You know,
I don't think Rice is the answer.
I don't think he's the answer. I think it's typical Man United. Again, we just spend. Typical United spending for no reason.
I just think with the right energy, even Donny can be thrown inside there and just play and run. I look at Liverpool's midfield. It's not as strong as you think. There's Thiago there, who is not okay. He does a couple of passes, but look at that midfield. It's not some of the you can call the kind of midfield. Yeah, it's not.
But
I mean, it's just the mentality, KG. It
was something has to change.
Some sort of an energy. It's like a core that it's off. Like
we can't sign Basuma, by the way. We can't sign Basuma until whatever's going on, whatever that thing in the background's going on. It just wouldn't look like a smart thing to do for Man United. From a PR thing, it just feels like that's stupid. Until everything's sorted out properly, then I say maybe you can have a look at that. But yeah, with the pass that we got at the moment, I wouldn't suggest it. Listen, Ian, I'm going to say bye to you. Let me bring on the next one. Big up. Ayo.
Yo, KG, what's going on?
What's going on? How you doing, my brother?
I'm all right. You?
I'm really good. Talk to me about Pogba's performance today, or just tell me some of the positives you saw in today's result.
Honestly, Pogba is just Pogba. Like it's just sad that like he has this contract situation, but he's always gonna ball out regardless. It's funny when he actually got subbed off, I was like livid. I'm like, Fred, are you kidding me? And
Yeah.
then like Fred scored and he just shut me up. I was like, all right, fine.
Yeah, and you know what? Because I was upset with the manager as well. 1 second, let me get that super chat. Fletcher's a techie guy, technical director, entertaining game for the masses. KG beaming for joy on Aaron Wan-Bissaka's performance. Let's get consistent. Oh man, that's too funny. Yeah, go on. You see, say Pogba balling out. It's a shame that he's in his final year.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if we lose him, he's irreplaceable. But one thing I will say is, I think like we truly need to start building around Sancho. Like that's our guy.
Build around Sancho.
Yeah, in the sense that like I know it's hard. It doesn't make sense because he's a winger, but it's like looking at. I feel like Greenwood's done. Rashford is pretty good, but like Sancho is the kind of player that like he just adds so much to our team. Like just fluidity. Even though he's a winger, like seeing him running, it doesn't really look like he's running. Like he's just so good on the ball. Like
he's, you know what? He's got that ball control. There is like the shades of how Tony Marshall used to run with the ball, and he just used to dribble.
It's just like it's gliding.
Yeah, gliding. Like Sancho glides in a different way. Like he does. I was watching. I was like, bloody hell! Like he's good. It's taken him a while to just find his rhythm, find his speed. Because again, you saw the stats for him. I think all dribbles, first in dribbles, in attacking balls played.
He was first in everything.
First in everything. And you just say to yourself, go ahead.
So I feel like Ronaldo has not really been performing. Like I've been seeing a lot of CR37 tweets lately. It's kind of funny, but with Cavani pretty injured. with Cavani injured, I feel like Elanga was a winger by trade in the academy, but he's kind of young. How do you feel about giving Rashford a chance up front? Because believe it or not, we messed up by letting Martial go. Because we're hurting right now. Like Ronaldo, he scored against Brighton, but like over the course of
Ronaldo, I don't think Rashford's a striker.
I agree. I don't think he's a striker. I don't think he is, but like I feel like at this point we kind of just need to give him a chance, just because like I don't feel like Ronaldo's doing it.
Nah, I think I would till the end of the season. I would stick with Ronaldo. I like where Rashford's in a decent position because let's be honest. Let's have it right. Rashford's a winger. Yeah, Rashford's a winger that makes bad decisions. It's this. If he can fix his decision making, Rashford will be a lethal player, and that's all he has to work on. So sometimes with a player like him, he's played every game. There's never been anytime Rashford's made a mistake, there's never been a consequence to his mistake because we had nothing else. Exactly. So now it's like before, Ollie would be like, just play in it and express yourself. Now Ralph's saying, well, you can't do, because I got used to, Rashford plays and he runs down blind alley, so he makes a mistake. And I'm like, you know what? At some point, he's going to score. Or at some point, he's going to do something that is positive. Where the new manager now is saying, well, that's not good enough. I need you to be good in so many different moments. And if you don't, Elanga will play ahead of you. Or Lingard will play ahead of you, or whoever. Now, we used to do favorite, and that's why I say things have changed at this club. We used to be favorites FC, where that weren't happening. And I think that's the difference. So I wouldn't want to see Rashford moving as a forward. I think that maybe that might be asking too much of him. I want to see him literally play out wide and take his opportunity. And then he's got to force himself into the team, because then we're going to have the same issue if we turn him to a striker and then change him again. He's never going to know what he actually is.
That's true. Now, I guess, okay, so now you see Sancho, most of his performances have come on the left. And we all know Rashford really he could play on the right, but like that's not like really his forte in a sense. So like, how do you think that's gonna play out over the course of the years? Like,
no, I think because they're switching sides a bit. There is that moment when they do switch sides.
Yeah, they kind of.
There's some. It is alternating. I think Sancho just needs the keys in terms of confidence. He needs to feel that he can pop up wherever and just be dangerous. So again, I think he's built up a lot of his confidence on the left-hand side. I do want to personally going forward. I do want to see him out on the right.
Agree. Yeah, because that's why we signed him. Like,
that's what we signed him for. I do want to see that.
Yeah.
But then you look how light we are today. It's Elanga. I think Elanga's a good player. I think he's very raw. You know. So then, is he the one to build the future on? No. I haven't even watched what Ahmad is doing at Rangers. Actually, I'm supposed to check in on him. I would like to see how he's.
I only saw that first clip in the first game where he was just like mixing everybody, and then that was it. Like, I don't really know what's going on. But
there you go. So then we need players. We need players. I should be on. I'll be looking for the fans to tell me how Donny van der Beek's doing as well. If he's doing well, if he's looking like we've missed out, or if it's looking like we made a good decision. So I'll be interested. I don't. Chino's saying that Rashford should go on loan to take the pressure off him.
No, that's a bit mad. I don't think so. Definitely not.
You loan players like Facundo, and you loan players like
exactly,
you can't.
Exactly.
Imagine what would it look like, Man United loaning out Rashford.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, even Martial going out on loan. Let's be honest. He really only went out on loan because like he wasn't.
He wanted to. He went out just because he's trying to. He wants to move.
And he actually got injured today. Injury, so I'm hoping it's not bad.
Oh, he got injured.
Yeah, knee injury. It looked. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not bad. But
that's the hardest thing with Martial, man. That's the thing that's blighted his career. He's made his career really difficult. Yeah. Anyway, the end of the day, we move. We're in 4th place. We'll see what happens. I hope Man United can find some level of consistency.
We have to, because if we look at the table, Arsenal and Tottenham, they have 3 games in hand. We're still gonna face them. Like almost every game should be like a must win from here on out. Like if we're gonna really steal top 4, that's just the honest.
Yeah,
so 3 games. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I really don't want to see Liverpool in the league. And if I was to choose a team choose a team to get top 4, and it wasn't us.
Yeah, that's a tough
Definitely
one.
not Arsenal. Definitely not Arsenal.
Spurs
West
are
Ham,
okay, but
I wouldn't like West Ham. Definitely, if I had to choose out, because I don't think they're in it like that.
Yeah.
So it's Spurs, to be honest. If I had to choose the worst.
The most important thing is we're still facing both teams, and we just have to make sure we win, and we'll be fine.
All right, then I'll look after yourself. Stay blessed.
No doubt. Thank you.
Next time. Peace. Thames.
Hey, brother, how are you? You good?
How you doing, man? I'm good. I'm relaxed.
You're worse than I am. You sound worse than I am.
Bro, I think I've gone too hard. I need to well, it's good. I'm coming down, and I feel like not my voice is coming back, but something could be happening. So anyway, talk to me. What's your thoughts? What's your positives on the game? Who was your standout performance? Talk to me.
Sancho, man, Sancho. You know, we've been waiting to see a performance from him, so it was quite good, man. It was quite good. So thank God for that. But I think another thing is, you've been using what? It's been steady. That's the same thing I use for Wagner, because it's been a very, very steady heading.
Yeah.
And there's one thing I can also say, the way the team is playing, there's no hiding place for players now. Now we know exactly what we need in this team. Before, you were able to paper over some cracks because the performance was there and wasn't really there, especially with the older. But now you can see this point, this player is not good enough. There's no argument about it. Because before, some of the players were putting in numbers, and you can actually say probably we don't need to replace them. But now, unless you really want to deny the fact, which players are good enough for this team. Yes or no? You do know that now.
You do. You know the players
you know that now.
You know the players that have got the clear starters for me. the players that have a clear place for me in this team is Bruno for sure. I think Bruno's a superstar. He's electric. Well, Pogba, we know Pogba's good. I've never seen this level of consistency from Pogba though. I'll be honest with you and say, every game he's turning up and he's doing some Pogba things. Like I'm like, bloody hell, like you're just next level. Like it's more consistent. One thing we can argue with Pogba and say is he hasn't had a consistent Man United career. That's like game after game, he's always turned up. He's not really been that. Yes, he's been magical at times, but it's not been consistent. Now I'm getting each time I've seen Pogba since he's come back from injury, he's been one of our best performers on the pitch. Now,
true.
De Gea is another one. Lindelof has grown leaps and bounds. Lindelof is really growing into a good defender.
A 7 out of 10 performer.
7 out of 10 performer. That's all. Even the way how he carries the ball and he moves forward, there's confidence. And one thing we said last season or many seasons in the past is Lindelof is the one you bully. Lindelof's the one you get physical with. That's the way through. I haven't seen people bullying Lindelof, and I'm talking in games where it's rough.
He's held his own though. He's held his own.
And that's it. And there you go. I think Scott and Fred though. I do think these guys are squad players. I do think they're come on and support.
No, if we want to win titles, unless put it this way, if they were more drilled, you get what I'm saying. Probably they could be better players, they could be starters, but based on what we've seen for the past 2 or 3 years now, unless we want to give them more chances and more time, but based on what we've seen, we need a new player. That's okay. That's okay.
Where's my phone? I'm terrible. These guys do not respect me being live, They should check. People need to start checking now. Cool. Sorry, you're saying that you guys are saying that these guys are squad players, and I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying that I believe that. Don't you think that McTominay's growing though?
Yeah, but then that's what I've said. Unless we want to give them more time. That's what I'm saying. Unless we want to give them more time, to finally develop, if you get what I mean, which could be. But if not, I don't think there's any win or lose case. I believe there's still 2 more levels for McTominay to pick up. That I do believe.
And where do you say that? Because what's the thing that McTominay and even Fred, because we always said that Fred couldn't shoot and Fred couldn't do this. Fred is linking the play way better now. Like even the goal Fred scores today, literally, I think he picks up the ball in midfield, passes it to Sancho, makes the perfect run, overlaps, and takes a great shot. And you say to yourself, this wasn't happening with Fred before. Fred wasn't even on shooting on target before. Fred's got we have to check it. He's probably going to finish with his season best goal output for Man United. Yeah. Is he going to grow? Is he going to grow? Is he going to score 5 or 6 goals this season? That's a decent return.
We never know. Yeah, but you spoke about McTominay. You know what I believe that's let McTominay down? I believe if McTominay had played with, was getting into his mentorship from Scholes, Keane, or even Carrick, that they played in the same team. You don't forget, KG, you develop with what's around you. Look at what McTominay has had to develop around.
Yeah.
So that's my own view anyway. I'm not saying I'm right, but I just believe because look at what's there to look up to grow around with. Physically, he wakes up to training every day. This is what I want to be every day. That's my gaffer. That's the person I want to emulate. No one.
Yeah. Well, he's got. Well, them not got Bruno. They have got in the midfield. They have got Bruno and Pogba in that. But I understand what you're saying. I do believe that I do believe that these are squad players. I think they could develop into. I think not I'm not saying starting 11. I'm saying in the squad, come on and support and that type of thing. I do think that there might be a bit more space for McTominay to grow into a 6. I do think they because his playing the ball forward, he's getting better. And I know it's just Leeds. I saw that comment. It's just Leeds. And anytime McTominay plays against Leeds, he becomes somebody else.
Superstar.
But then today was a different kind of performance. A lot of fouls were committed. I want to ask you about and it's not about right back, left back, but do you believe we need to go into the market and pick up 2 new ones?
Yes, if we want to get, we've had this argument before, and I think that is very, very funny about what you said. Your Mr. said that both of them were rubbish anyway about Wan-Bissaka and the low. That was that was so true. We're arguing about 2 average players. If you get what I mean, with all due respect, if you get what I mean, I don't think, unless we've got more than other players, but with those 4 fullbacks, we're not winning titles. Not with those. They're just probably 6 out of 10. But you need at least 8 out of 10 because the game has changed now. The game has changed because none of them are Gary Neville, none of them are Patrice Evra, none of them are Dennis Irwin. You know, with all due respect, I don't think none of them are Raphael.
Do you think Tellez is the leader of the bunch?
He looks the best of a bad bunch, but then his defensive skills is lets him down as well, isn't it? For what he gives going forward, it lets down back defensively as well, isn't it? So it's as if we move 2 steps and we're moving backward again.
It's hard. It's that's the
Can I
realization.
just 2 points?
Go on.
Which you said, you touched about the Alan Shearer and the Paul Scholes comments.
Yeah.
About Ralph Wagner. You see, this is why you guys, the Goldbeats, every single person doing this job is so important. The media form their own opinion. Look at what Schmeichel said about Pogba 2 weeks ago. That's why people like you, I don't know how important you guys are. I don't know whether you know the importance of how you guys are, because you guys are giving another opinion which is which people can come back to. Because KG, you said something not true, I can challenge you and we can dissect it. Who's challenging Schmeichel? Who's challenging Scholes when they say things that we know are not true?
Who's challenging Tim Sherwood? He came out and said,
please.
He said Rafael Varane is like, again,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying sometimes. And it's funny because people do repeat what media say without watching. Like
exactly.
It's so crazy for me to comment on Liverpool. I don't watch Liverpool play.
Exactly.
I watch us and I watch who we play against. So I'll be able to tell you in those moments. Then I did watch Man City versus Spurs yesterday, but I'm not out here just watching every other team in the league play. But I think some of these pundits just need to be a bit more honest, or either do their homework or not have an opinion. Because these are the same pundits that will say Bruno hasn't been performing for the last how many weeks. We didn't watch him, no. These are the same, and it sticks. Sometimes this sticks. Again, they did this with Lukaku. I remember when Lukaku was coming to the Premier League, and they were like, "That's the signing that you need." Chelsea, if they said that Lukaku is going to be the difference to Chelsea winning the league, when they said Lukaku versus Ronaldo, obviously they both haven't. Well, I think Ronaldo's done way better than Lukaku this season.
Exactly.
It was, but again, they weren't watching these games. They weren't watching Inter's games. They were just looking at the result and saying, "Oh, well, he's scoring." So wait, don't like KG. You watch Arsenal like the rest of us. Just wait. Oh, Arsenal.
Who's that trolling you?
I watch Arsenal until they score, and I'm like, wow. If they start losing, I'm there. But yeah, what's the other point, bro?
Do you know just did a tie? You did a tie today.
What?
You were talking about the weather affecting the way we were playing. The ball is
slippery. That's the tie. I did.
Oh my days, man.
No, but let's be real. I hated saying it. But bro, the pitch was waterlogged.
I know, it was horrendous.
The way the ball was stopping, I knew I sounded like Ty as well. But the way, because Ty was like the wind was too strong still. But you can't kick the ball and it doesn't move. Like it's just staying, so but yeah, I'm embarrassed, get out of here.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Yeah, I did do the tie. I was so disappointed in myself. I heard myself there and I was like, KG, not me blaming the grass. All right, let's read this one. KG, what do you think about issues second halves? Yeah, let's see what. Let me ask the. I'm gonna ask the next person that comes on. Jude J, talk to me. How are you?
I missed the part where that's my problem. I missed the part where that.
Oh, Jude, you waited bare long for that as well. All right, hey, Rayan, what's going on, bro? How are you?
Good, man. Today was going. It was great. Today was a great game to watch, honestly.
Thank you again. It was a hard fought battle, hard fought 3 points. A game that we needed to win. There's some stuff, we talk about the sports psychologist side of the things. Man United, this was a must-win game. There was we come back from a position that we've been failing in the past. I would say that there was a lot of positives on display today than what we're used to seeing. That's my take of things, by the way. But I don't know what you're thinking.
No, I think today's game was. I think it was just an entertaining game to watch. Like I haven't been that entertained watching. I didn't I don't know probably since the last game we played Leeds, honestly. But man, today Sancho was brilliant. Pogba was brilliant. But for me, a lot of people mentioned Sancho and stuff, so I'm gonna shout out Victor Lindelof, man. I think this guy he's Iceman, man. Since the beginning, I think since when we had Smalling, I remember this guy was putting in performances against Juventus, and then Maguire came in, he kind of dipped a little bit. But yeah, I keep hearing, we need to buy a new center back. I don't think we need a new center back. We have Lindelof and Varane. If he gets a chance, those two together. Lindelof was the way he picks the ball up from the back, plays the ball up. There's two occasions. One occasion we got the cross in from Sancho to Bruno, but there's another occasion that Sancho went one-on-one because of Lindelof picking up the ball.
Yeah.
So
no, I think we need a new. I do think we need a new center back. We need cover. We do need. I like Sir Jules Koundé makes me that I like the thought of that. And he can play. He can play as a right back as well. But then he seems like a nice little player that would be a good signing for us because Bailly is another issue for me. I'm ready for Bailly to leave the club personally. He's had his time. It's not worked. Even I praised Maguire today and said, well done to Maguire, but I feel we could do better. I know we can't fix all these positions at once, so Maguire will stay at the club, but Maguire, for me, doesn't feel like a first-choice centre-back. I do think he'll be looked at the end of the season, though, in terms of his captaincy, but for me, he doesn't fill me as a Maguire's our 80 million signing. He doesn't feel that way, Are you with me when I say that? So
I totally agree with you. 100%.
I would change a lot of things about the defense. I think that's where we're lacking. Oh my God, we're lacking in every position.
We are, KG. I think the thing is though, the center backs is that I hear Lindelof and Varane. We need a new center back, upgraded this and that. But I think that if we had a proper CDM, you would see so much better from Varane and Lindelof.
Oh, that too. I love them too. Is that could be the partnership. I'm fine with that, but there's still going to be injuries. There's going to be this. I don't know. Tendon Mengi is a player that's going to come on and be like what we expect him to be, because we know that what's his name is not it anymore. The one that went to Aston Villa. Axel. I think the waiting for Axel to become the guy is done personally. So now it's like we're gonna have to find the new thing, and it's crazy because there's so many positions that need to be addressed next season that it's like we need it. Oh my goodness, we have to replace Cavani, we have to replace Ronaldo, we have to replace Mason, we have to replace Martial. I don't think Martial personally. I'd take the money if we get offered a good if they give us a good wage for Martial, I'd take it and say. But then again, that's asking to replace 3 players. That's crazy. I don't know.
Shaw, man, I've had enough. You should hit the get out of here button for him, man. I've had enough of that guy. I had enough.
Please get out of here.
I need to talk
Get
about
out
him.
right here,
'cause
man. Shit.
I think
100%.
Dan James played on the right today, and I swear Dan James looked like I was like, why do we sell this guy? But and then I thought about it, and I was
I
just
didn't think
Shaw's playing on the side.
I didn't think that at all when I saw Dan James. I didn't think that at all. I saw Dan James in a lead chat and I thought, yeah, it's about right. Literally, I was watching it today and I was like, yeah, like I didn't feel anything about Dan James. Yes, he had a decent, like, he was decent, but nothing like, it was just cool.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm saying it because the way in the first half, I was watching Shaw wasn't going forward at all because Dan James was pressing him. And I kept thinking, oh, who is this player? And I looked at this Dan James, but it's not because Dan James is great. It's just because Shaw's work rate is not there. Like Dan James is out hustling him. He's drawing fouls on Shaw because Shaw does when they switched him to the left side, then Rafinha started giving him trouble. And Rafinha looks like a player. I think he was a baller today. I think he's.
I was surprised he was I was surprised they put him on the bench. I was surprised that. I was surprised that he's starting on the bench. Just killed me. I'm in the mud. The way KG drinks his water is so jokes. He looks like a kid sitting in the backseat of his mom's car. Primary school.
Nah.
I can't take another sip of that drink now because I'm gonna try and do it mad manly. I'll even take the cap off line and drink it.
Oh, done.
God. Because I need the drink.
Of course. Oh my God. Oh, these guys are funny. I read the Doc Rivers thing after the game. I was dying. Oh man.
That's toxic. I should have just been a man. And that's the straw, but I had to do what I had to do then. No, wait. Final point though. Who's your man of the match?
Has to be Sancho. This guy is so calm on the ball, so composed. And thing is that he doesn't get pressured if Ronaldo or someone's calling for it in the box. He's just composed. I think we got to start building around this guy. Someone said in the comments before, we got to build around Sancho. He's looking great. He's looking great.
Again, I'm so happy that he's here. Yeah, and we move, man. But literally, Rayan, big up yourself. Stay blessed.
Take care.
Hey, you lot are proper dickheads in the chat, you know. 1 second. I see you never misses Rob. Who's this guy? Peter. Let's see if he's gonna. Peter.
Yo.
I was wondering if you're gonna be one of those guys that play random music, fam.
Nah. So yeah, first and foremost, big up on your movie.
All right, come on.
And then this is my debut.
Hey, listen, bruv. I hope you have a better debut than Tave Chong. I hope you have more of a Kiko Macheda debut. So let's get into the issue. Let's get into these things. I'm gonna ask you, what's our percentage to win the Champions League? I know that's a random question from far off. You weren't expecting it. What number would you give us?
I wasn't expecting that, boy. Percentage, boy. 1%, bro. Like,
all right. Some of the fans again. Some of the fans are probably.
No, if you want me to be optimistic, I'll probably.
No, I don't want you to be optimistic. I just want you to say how you feel.
Say
exactly how you feel. Be exactly 1%. All right. Who's
and if you win it, it'll make it even better. Do you know what I mean? Because
100%.
The odds are really low, but yeah, right now it's 1%, bro. Because I don't see us going past Bayern. I don't see us going past City. And Liverpool is still in this, so it's hard. It's hard, bro.
It's a hard one. We'll get to see. The one thing that we'll get to see, and maybe the percentage might rise over this time, is we'll really see us against some of the best teams in the Premier League in the coming weeks.
That's
we get
true.
Atletico.
Yeah, this match.
So we'll know what Ralph is. That's one of the best things about. I love the fact in football you can't hide. You kind of similar to boxing, where you can hide in boxing, you just don't have to fight that person. But at some point you have to meet them, right?
Yeah.
And in football, the fixture list is the fixture list. We have to see these sides, so we get to see if Ralph is the truth or not. I have gained an affinity for Ralph. Are you starting to like Ralph? Are you starting to enjoy? You know, he makes a ballsy decision today in taking off Pogba, where I thought Pogba was one of our best players.
Do you know what it is?
He saw something else.
It's we actually finally have a manager, like someone that can actually manage. Someone that understands the game of football, someone that really. I know shade to Ollie, but Ollie wasn't really that type of manager. Ollie was like everyone said, he was a man manager. So I just feel like we have a manager now that knows what he's doing tactically. He also knows what he's doing when he mixes the players around. He knows what he's getting out of the players, and you can tell he's been working on the training pitch. And yeah, you just see he's starting to
see that there's something there.
Yeah,
And you know what?
Trying to implement some.
I don't trust this upstairs talk that people keep talking about because, as we said, we got a technical director that doesn't technical direct. So, so there's no when we talk about thingy going upstairs, it's not. It almost feels unrealistic when we talk about Ralph in a consultancy position when Fletcher's literally he got hired as the technical director. He has been. That's his job.
Yeah.
So that feeling of saying no, keep Ralph just so he can go upstairs, it might be a bit unrealistic. So now we have to look at him as a managerial candidate, along with the Ten Hags and the Poches and the well, I don't think the Spanish manager's even available. Ex-Barcelona manager. I always forget his name, which is really frustrating. Do we need to put him in as a true candidate?
Nah.
Someone said, "Is there even an upstairs?"
I see them. I think it was yesterday or today. He was talking about Fletcher's role. He said he doesn't know what Fletcher's role is. He was saying, what was it? He was like, his only focus is on the training pitch. I don't know if what do you think about that? I don't know if he was trying to put him under the bus, but like he wasn't really giving me.
No. If he wanted to put him under the bus, he would have put him in the same bus as Phelan. I think he was a bit more respectful. He's like, I don't know what Phelan does. He said Phelan comes to work
after his little
and he doesn't do training. He's not really a part of the. He doesn't do training. He's not part of anything. But I see him every day. That's kind of like how we talk about Phelan, where this one is totally different. I think he's saying I enjoy, and it's not really disrespect because we've seen many clips of him talking to Fletcher on the bench.
Yeah, Fletcher is
he's a coach.
I don't know what Fletcher is, honestly, but
I think he's a coach. I actually believe he's just using him as a coach. He's like, well, you're getting paid at the club. The players respect you. You're a good go-between. Yeah, you can coach.
I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know Fletcher's role in the team. But another thing I wanted to talk about was Luke Shaw. What do you think of Luke Shaw?
I'm sorry to say it, and I hate to be this person that someone came on this show and said in 7 years, Luke Shaw had 13 assists. And it's like breaking that down to like, that's like what, 2 assists a season. You know what I mean? These are 3 assists. And I was like, that's horrible. Then after I said, let me watch why he doesn't get numbers that he should be getting. And you can totally see it. He doesn't get into the byline. You know that Man City, you see what Pogba did today? I'm not saying he should do a Pogba, but I'm talking about getting to the byline and playing it back. Just get there and that ball across, just that ball, he doesn't do it. He always wants to cut inside. He's always running inside. And when he gets the ball, it's the clip. He clips it, but then it's a clip to nobody. You know, it's like
with no vision.
And then what makes it even worse at times is we might be on the attack, and you know you can get the ball back. Say he commits, but then commits in a way that now you got Maguire and Lindelof backpedaling because he just hasn't got it the way he needs to, or gives away a foul. Just silly things where you just kill what we could have been doing. And I'm being more harsh on him because he's a senior player here. As you said, he's been here for plus 7 years. There should be a clear difference between him and every single player that we have here. And last season, he was immense. It was Gilberto Carlos.
He was a menace.
He was incredible. He was incredible. That's how good he was. He's incredible. But then I don't know if he was on hype. I don't know what happened.
Hit the rubbish button. This season, you need to hit the rubbish button on this season.
Don't even rubbish. I mean, what was even that? Yeah, this season, it's a shame. Yeah, no, I'm saying, well, no, I'm not saying that. What do you call it? Just so you lot know, I know that Aaron Wan-Bissaka today is like there were some things that was decent. I scored him like a 5, 6.
Yeah.
Some important blocks and stuff, but he's lacking. I know Wan-Bissaka's lacking.
I'm not.
You know what I mean? Like
Wan-Bissaka
for sure. Like
slander. Like I don't like it either. I'm like UK.
No, but I know he's lacking though. If we're being honest.
I know he's lacking too, but you're not gonna disrespect him, you know, because he's still
he gets finished. He gets finished, and I think they're all as bad as each other. And I thought it was funny because we were pinpointing the reason why I came to some serious defenses. We were just pinpointing his performances, but I was like, but who's good out of all of them? And then we're calling people good, and we haven't really seen anything they've done good. You know, we had that one match, and then we thought, oh yeah, he's sick. No, he's not. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's one of those ones there. Like,
And another thing was Pogba. If he goes, who are we gonna get to replace him? There's so many headaches in this football club that it's like one after the other. Like you just have to keep taking pills. Like
I don't know who you lot in football world that watch a lot of games. Let us know in the chat who I need to go on YouTube comp and check out. I don't know who replaces Pogba.
Now with as a fan base, we're so toxic. We go off players we want off compilations. You need to watch the games. You need to see how they play game in and game out.
No, but you gotta tell me where to start looking in it. I'm not gonna watch every damn league. I'm not gonna watch every damn league. At least tell me where to start. Like I need to I don't know who is the midfielder that's gonna give us.
Yeah, but the things we need is like leadership, and you're not gonna see that in certain compilations. You're gonna see that when you watch them play. So, in my opinion, it's hard. It's really hard.
I'm saying the Oracle is saying David. He's saying Pogba stays. I would be so happy, but he's not staying.
I don't think Pogba's staying.
That link up, you see, him and Mbappe have already started messaging each other in the WhatsApp, and it's already them already in the Real Madrid kit. And I'm talking not the kit that's not even out yet.
He already knows. He already knows. He's
probably in that kit already. Like they probably just can't wait to link up with each other. But I just hope I don't know who people say Milenkovic Savic, Donny van der Beek to replace Pogba.
We need a tall physical and a really good technical player, someone that can control that midfield like Pogba does. You know, someone that when he's there, he imposes his will as well. Like I don't know. Like there's not a lot of Pogbas out here in the world. There's not a lot.
Yeah, but again, we haven't had like ultimate Tillemans. Never is Donny. Can Donny be that guy for us? I'm gonna ask can he?
I think my dream one day when Donny comes back is to see if Pogba's still it's a weird one because I think it is still a dream because I don't know if Pogba's staying, but
Pogba's going. Just get your head down.
So Pogba, I wanted to see Pogba, Bruno, and Donny. Ollie never made that happen, but I think it would have just been interesting to see how they played. You know, just because Donny could be that CDM. Well, Pogba's the CM.
I don't like it.
Bruno's that type.
I don't like Donny as the CDM.
I don't like it because it's not balanced, but
yeah,
you never know. You never really know. You never know what can happen.
I like the two. I like how we're playing with 2 8s. I like with 2 8s. How we're doing right now, 6 and 2 8s. I do like that how Bruno and Pogba are playing as a pair. That is better.
McTominay makes me nervous.
Is he? That's it. I was going to ask you. Do you think he's growing into his position?
To be honest,
it's too late. It's too late. He's too old.
Under Ollie, McTominay used to aggravate me. Like I used to want to seriously punch him up. Like he was one of them players like him with Maguire, sometimes Rashford. You know, with the decision making. I used to just want to. You know what I mean? Like, but now he's more like I'm more nervous, but it's like a good nervous. Like, come on, prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Type of nervous,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
So like I actually don't know, but I feel like McTominay still has a lot of years to develop. You know, he's what, 25?
People are saying that it could be past the time of his. I feel that there's still
I don't
something.
think
I
so.
feel like
I don't think
he's
so.
really.
Yeah, I feel like if he's still physically there, and he still has that physical attributes, and mentally he's gonna mature. You know, so he's gonna learn the game better.
I think he's done. I think there's I still believe there's
I still
something there,
believe
but
in him, but
I believe there's something there, but I understand if players are like, nah, I've seen enough. But
what I can say is my faith in McTominay as reignited. Like before, I used to think he was washed. I used to think get him out of the club. But now, especially when him and Fred were playing, it just wasn't working out, and it was just toxic, and it was just ongoing. But now, it's like now I'm starting to see what you can do if you get me, if you're coached properly. I think you're on mute.
Nah, I quickly spoke to my missus. Listen, brother, thank you so much, PR. Amazing debut, fam. I'm not gonna lie, you did your thing, fam. Good for you, bro. Big up yourself. Stay blessed. We'll speak again.
You too. Bye.
All right, come on. Let's bring on Brush. Brush.
What you saying, my bro?
I'm just enjoying life right now, fam.
Yeah, I'm just happy with the 3 points, bro. To sum up that game, though, first half I thought we were really poor in large parts. You know, to the point where I was actually baffled as to how we went in at halftime 2-0 up. It was a bit baffling.
Really?
To me. Yeah. I wasn't that impressed first half, man. I was a bit shocked. And then at halftime, I'm sat there thinking, all right, this is the test now. See if we let it slip or not, like we have been doing a lot over the last month. And, you know, it was absolute madness. The Rodrigo goal, it reminded me of, you remember when Luis Figo done that to Barthez, innit? But then because it's Figo, you don't question it.
Oh, no, that was not even, we questioned it. We didn't even try to question it. We didn't even say, yo, we was like, come on, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, so it was absolute madness. The only thing I will say is, you know, we showed real test of character in order to come back, because usually their heads would have dropped at 2-2. And you know, I don't like to use the weather as an excuse, but you know, that was tough conditions they were playing in. Ralph as well. I have to give credit to Ralph. I was shouting at my TV screen when I saw Pogba going off. I didn't think that was the right call, but you know, listen, it worked, bro. Credit where credit is due.
And what about Fred? I think Fred deserves a bit of praise this Sunday evening.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think you touched on it a bit earlier as well. Like, you know, a lot of these players are squad players, innit, if we're real. And as long as we just see them as such, you can appreciate them for what they are. And I think the Scotties and Freds of this world do have a place in our squad, but probably not in the first 11 out and out every week. So that's what it is.
It's funny hearing, I saw the Bruno Fernandes interview, and he mentioned Fred, he mentioned Scott. He said they're not players that are going to get praise, but they do. There's a job that they do that's so important to this team. So I think the squad, the players, the football players understand what these guys are and what they bring to any team, you know. And there is a level of honesty. I think we're getting I believe we're getting I wish Fred had his time under a better manager. Honestly, I wish, because just imagine Fred got that that Man City move. I think we'd see a different Fred. I think we wouldn't be laughing the way we laughed.
Played in the right system, in the right way, I do think you get a lot more out of Fred than what we've seen. We've seen it in patches here and there.
Yeah, because I think he dropped down a level. Even when you look at some of the stuff that he was doing, was it at Shakhtar? Before he
at Shakhtar, bruv, he played a lot more further forward as well, you know.
It's mental, and he's come.
He was like an attacking midfielder, getting involved with the energy, with everything, and then he slowly dropped back, and yeah, it's all mad, isn't it? But yeah,
it's insane. What that's the part that's like how's that? How does a player come to us and turn into that? But then now I'm saying that these players are not playing sideways anymore. It's time. It's first time passes forward. It's you can tell that they're listening, they're taking in the coaching, and they're trying to do things on the pitch. Again, your thoughts on Alanga today? How do you think he managed that, such a derby, and what kind of mentality?
That coin incident, things like that are disgusting. It needs to stop. The way he celebrated as well, I'm not gonna lie. I think he let the occasion get to him. Like, I'm not in favor of anyone like inciting and gaslighting the crowd like that in these kind of moments. But I think it speaks to his age as well, innit?
Would you call it gaslighting if he's already been lit though? Like they were on him all day. Like these little singing.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean, bro. But it's one of those, innit? I think once you're a bit more mature in that, you handle that slightly different. I can't blame the young brother though, because if that was me at that age, I would have done the same thing, bro.
Well, I would have jumped in the crowd on Michael, fam. So, they were there like, wait, hold on. Michael says Rashford won us the game by being on the bench. Disrespect.
Nah.
One other thing. Well, it wasn't so much of an issue today, but I did want to bring it up last week as well. Last couple of games, obviously, when I looked at the bench, bro, I don't understand the 2 goalkeepers on the bench thing. I was not happy about that. It wasn't a problem today, but that was a bit mad. Like, why? Just give one of the kids a chance, innit? Why not stick Shola or one of them there?
No, because we will have the expectation for them to come off the bench and play. And when you bring the kids here, they invite all their parents in there. Like, yo, I could be playing.
But with the kids, though, bro, I don't think there is, I think they play without fear, innit? Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, there's no expectation
to bring a kid. He's just going to be there on the bench. You'd have to tell the kid,
listen. Like, because I look back to how Rashi broke onto the scene. Like, no one was expecting it. It was during an injury crisis.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I understand that. But I think Ralph is saying to himself, because there's a little part of Ralph that does want the job still, as we speak. He wants a job. Yeah. Can I blood another Alanga at this point?
I mean, out of the 2 kids, I think Ahmad's more talented than he is.
Than Alanga?
Yeah.
But Alanga's rapid though.
Yeah, but what else has he got to his game, bro? He's one of these like passion and desire guys, isn't it?
Speed kills.
But he's a passion and desire guy, bro. When we get down to actual ability-wise, I think Ahmad is clear of him.
Ahmad is good. But we have this thing for loving technical ability, but
again, it comes down to that thing, innit? Like, in a squad, you need everything in it. So you need working parts, and he's a working part, but he's limited.
Yeah, no, definitely limited. But we've seen what speed. Like even when you play FIFA, you probably pick a team with proper fast players. You know what I mean? There's a reason as to why you do that. They're harder to pick up. They're harder. Again, the technical ones they have to be superstars, but probably a little bit easier to defend. That guy that just runs in behind, bloody hell, it's a long night.
I would like to see a bit more composure from him as well. That first chance he missed, that needs to improve.
Yeah, he needs to improve.
He needs to take an extra touch and bang that with his right.
Yeah. One second. Let me read this. KG, you man need a quality workhorse in the mid. So is Thingy not that? Is McTominay not a quality workhorse? No, not really. Ahmad is underrated. Imagine Ahmad got can you imagine if Ahmad
the Pogba situation is a bit mad as well. I heard you discussing that before. I was reading the comments as well. Shout out to Splashnet. Ryan Gravenberch is definitely a guy that you need to start looking at. I would say going forward, guys like him and Jude Bellingham are who we should be looking at long term.
Oh, who? Ryan who?
Ryan Gravenberch, plays for Ajax.
Okay. All right.
He's the one that took over from Frankie de Jong. He's very young. He's very composed. He's good.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll be having a look at him. I'll be having a look at him tomorrow. Why not?
Yeah. And then, before I go, our brother Santiago kickstarted his new channel last week, United Abroad.
What's it called?
United Abroad.
United Abroad. Listen, our brother Santiago's got a channel, people. You lot know what to do. Go show my guy some support. Show my guy some love. United Abroad. That's the settings. That's a cool name.
Yeah, we kickstarted things off last week with a Super Bowl watch along. So go check that out.
Hey, Super Bowl was good.
With all the man them, a lot of whom don't watch Super Bowl, so it's just jokes. It's just people chatting.
Football. Bro, I tried to play. Was it NFL?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was doing. Bro, I didn't complete one play. I didn't complete one down. Bro, I did not know. Like, I don't know if Americans will pick up FIFA, like if they've never played football before and feel the same. But I had absolutely no clue what I was doing.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Options.
Most of the people were just looking forward to the halftime show, innit? They did my guy 50 dirty though, bruv. The internet, man. The internet has no chill.
Is my internet going again? Oh no. Oh man. Is my internet doing a madness? I hope not. I thought I was all right. There we go. So I got Never Misses Rob and I got Chino to finish it off. Speed kills and Amir Khan is fast. I went back in Khan, so it's fine. Let me see who I can bring in. Have I read all the super chats? Yeah, I have. Never Misses.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, bro? How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, everything's good. Just parking, relaxing.
Come on, man. Talk to me, man. What do you think? What was your highlight of today's game?
I knew we were gonna win. It's against Leeds. It's win or lose. Those are the only options. No draw in it.
Yeah, no, in that game, again, Bielsa, we said that Bielsa was a really good manager. I think we need to chill and apologize. Because Bielsa's got one plan, and if it doesn't work, he doesn't change it.
Yeah, he sticks to it.
And he sticks to it. There was a time that we was praising Bielsa, but they're literally they're not far from the relegation zone. I hope they get relegated. I'll be honest, I want them to get relegated so bad. Let me quickly read this. No disrespect, but has Sancho been better off? Wait, Sancho been better off? The left over Rashford means we need a right winger now. I hope that's not the case. Sancho can play anywhere. Oh, yeah,
but Sancho's way better on the left than on the right.
Sancho's way better where?
On the left than on the right now on our team.
I don't. Do you know what? I still think that we still haven't seen the best of Sancho. I think there's going to be even more to come. I think he's growing in confidence. He feels like a confidence player as well, and he starts slow. Sancho, he had a slow start to the season with Dortmund last season. Maybe he was again when he wanted the Man United move, and that fell through. And we can see now players that want to move and they've got their heart set on another club. It gets funny. Their form changes. We saw what Kane did, but Kane reminds everyone yesterday that he's still Harry Kane.
Yeah, definitely did.
So yeah.
So far, you asked somebody about the Champions League. Like, I think we're gonna reach semifinals. We're reaching semifinals. Really? Yeah. I saw Atletico match. They won 4-0 or I think 4-1. I'm like, we're still gonna beat them because Ronaldo, Atletico, match made in heaven. It's easy.
Oh, that feels
I don't know how the next one is gonna be, but I feel it.
I'm feeling a strong flex vibe from that prediction. When he said it's easy, I just felt
We're gonna be Atletico. I don't know who we're gonna get in the quarterfinals, but semifinals we're gonna reach it. I just have a feeling because the team is getting better and better.
Don't get me wrong, I rate this optimism. Are you not worried that how Ronaldo, not like he's not in bad form, but has he fully turned the corner? He scored a wicked goal the other day. Today, he should have taken that chance.
Yeah, he should have. That was an easy goal.
He should have scored that. Doesn't score. Is there a little bit of nerves that he hasn't totally recovered and found his true form again?
Nah, I think he still has he's still Ronaldo. He's still the threat. Like, everybody's still gonna look after him. Today, Lindelof was hitting long ball towards Ronaldo, and there were like 2 defenders around him every single time. So it's pretty much a threat.
Oh man.
I think you just can't just say, Ronaldo is bad. Let me not mark him. Like, you have to pay attention to him.
Yeah.
He's a magnet. He draws people. Everywhere he goes, there's 2 people marking him.
I like Ronaldo. Don't get me wrong.
I think Sancho had the ball so many times.
Ronaldo. Talk to me.
Yeah. No, I think Sancho had so many times with the ball on the wing for free. Only one person was marking him. Like, probably if somebody else was striker, probably like 2 people been marking Sancho.
I don't know. I do believe that we can get through this Atletico thing, but I don't think it's easy game at all. I think it's a tough one. And we're away from home. Hopefully we need, and this is the thing that we need, and this is the thing that Man United have been not doing. That away, oh no, away goals don't count.
No, it doesn't count no more.
Come on. Because I was like, we can't keep a clean sheet for save our lives. But since away goals don't count, it is what it is.
Yeah, like I have a feeling we're gonna be Atletico. Like I just we have to be Atletico. If we're gonna win the first game, we're definitely gonna win the second game. And also Ronaldo likes playing against Atletico, so
he loves it. He lives to that. He lives to this tie. Atletico fans can't stand him. So we'll see what happens.
I was gonna say, like in the summertime, I think McTominay is here to stay forever. Like I don't think they're not gonna replace him. He's unstoppable. I said this before last year. Like he's unstoppable. He can't be stopped. He's always gonna play. I don't know why. Like I think he should be rotated once in a while, but he always starts.
Yeah, I got a feeling. I got a feeling that McTominay will be a surprise for us. I think he's going to continue to grow. I think next season will be a big season for him as well. It just depends on what we do in the market. Well, we need to do something. If Pogba stays, that will fill me with some confidence because I think we keep McTominay and we bring in another DM. I'd love to see that, but only God knows what's going to happen. But listen,
this summer it's going to be wild.
Hold on, you stay in the house because I actually have to go to toilet. I've been holding it. And Chino, I'm going to bring him in as well. And then you lot are going to talk and then I'll take you out. 1 sec. There you go. So, Chino, what go on?
Hold on, KG.
Hey, Chino, hold down the spot, bruv. Go true.
What madness.
Never miss his Rob. Go ahead, man. Let the people let me hear what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna say is, okay, I'm just gonna talk about the team pretty much. Lindelof is the first starter for our center back, and he should be the first name he should be the first name on the team sheet.
I agree. Yeah, Lindelof and I want to see Lindelof and Varane get a run of game, man.
Yeah, they should get more game time.
I feel like them two can hold it down. I feel like
Definitely.
them two can really hold it down. I don't even care about the other dude that scored today, honestly.
I'm happy he scored, but okay.
Yeah, I don't really care about him, but I don't want him in my team. I don't want him at the club. I want him gone.
As in, okay, he scored, but still, I'm like, when players go against him, I'm like, I'm shaky.
Yeah.
I'm shaky.
No, Maguire defensively, and this is what his first goal in like what with his head all season, right?
This is why we bought him.
Yeah, and this is his first one this season.
Who are we talking about?
Maguire.
Oh my! Wait, Chino. Wait, never misses Rob. I think Chino needs me. He sounds
all right.
1 second.
All right, have a good one.
See you later. Oh, bro, was it the slam dunk contest that's making you feel like this?
Oh man, that thing was dead, man. Slam dunk, man. Oh man, they spoiled my All-Star weekend, bro. Killed it, man. Killed my All-Star weekend. Yo, it's the first time I enjoyed a Man United game over a basketball event. The first time. Man.
That slam dunk contest, it should have just been called dunk. It should have been called Miss Dunk Contest, bro. It was an embarrassment.
KG, I say better dunk in game than that last night. They should have get highlights from the games and watch those for the slam dunk contest. Watch some highlights from this season games. Man, that thing is dead. Yo, one man alone attempt one dunk 8 times. 8 times before he make the dunk.
Wait, didn't a New York player with it? Didn't
Exactly, Knicks.
If
It's
a
a Knicks thing.
Knicks player can
The
win the dunk
worst slam
contest,
dunk competition ever, and Knicks would have to win it. That's the Knicks franchise in one competition, the worst one, and at them win it. That's the Knicks for you. That's Knicks.
I really feel for that guy because he can't really celebrate and enjoy it.
Bro, but his dunks were dead too. I ain't gonna lie, his dunks were
He
dead,
was
bro.
rubbish. All of
But
them were rubbish.
you know what it is? It's Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, man. They set the standard
Oh, they
so
set
high.
the standard, and then they robbed him. They robbed him. But anyway, let's not even get into that. Let's talk some Man United stuff again. Chino, what's your thoughts? I like to just get straight into some of the controversial topics with you because why not? What's your thoughts on them pushing the narrative? Or this is my opinion.
My first thought, right,
on my fire.
KG, remember said this first. Did you hear about that? Did you hear what David De Gea said? Because I haven't been on about 2 weeks. You heard what David De Gea said about we're cursed?
No, God, no, I haven't heard this yet.
David De Gea said, it was in the paper that someone put a curse on us.
I believe it.
It's Sir Alex. It's Sir Alex.
No.
It's Sir Alex. Yo,
How?
if he unretire today, we start winning again. He puts the curse on us. KG, Sir Alex said to Mourinho, play this boy. Scott McTominay never been dropped again. Never. Only time was when he went in the hospital for 2 weeks and then he came out right back in the starting lineup. It's Sir Alex. He's running the thing.
What?
The same guy who sang Bebe and Jemba.
Wait. Let me break this down because this is worse than my matters. What take have I got? I say matters the leak. Yeah, it's not true, obviously, but this take is incredible. You're saying that, but Sir Alex turns up to games and he wants us to win. I don't believe Sir Alex is the one that's put the curse on. Are you blaming McTominay? Do you really blame McTominay this much that you can't see the truth, bruv? Know who it is.
KG, listen, KG. Brush says something big up my brother Brush, right? With Elanga. And you talk about speed. That's all the kid have, KG. That's all the kid have, KG. It's just speed. And then the same thing with McTominay. All McTominay have is just passion. McTominay now do nothing for run the game, KG. Just a kick up the man then. KG, every game McTominay play this season should have a red card. Every game. I tell you.
No, today he could have got a red. Today, if there was any game that McTominay can get a red for, I think today he should have got a red because he was moving reckless. But then, don't you think that still he's getting away with it? If a player can get around the pitch, disrupt the game, and not get yellow cards, shouldn't we praise him for that?
Yo, the curse, KG, the curse is so strong what Sir Alex put on us with McTominay.
Look, but McTominay's been. So you're out on McTominay totally. That's all I'm getting from you right now is McTominay's not the man for you.
Nah, is he the man for you?
No, not really.
KG. Moya, who you say obviously the top 3 team in the league, right?
Yeah.
Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, right? Which one of them midfield and McTominay better than?
In the Man City midfield?
Yeah. Not even better than Fernandinho, who are 44.
Oh, no, we can't do that. Couldn't McTominay get to Henderson's level?
Henderson's dead, man.
We have to respect him.
He just worked. But
could
he do the job that Henderson bring leadership though? But Henderson bring leadership though. That's what he is in midfield for. He brings leadership. And you gotta respect Henderson too, KG.
We have to. What he's done in this.
He plays in England squad, bro. McTominay plays center back for Scotland, bro. Scotland. He plays center back for Scotland.
No, I don't know. Listen, again, I don't think McTominay
He's not the
is.
answer.
Oh no, it's not the answer. But
the
when I
Paul
think of,
Pogba thing,
yeah,
KG, I said we go for Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice and bring both of them in, and that's the pivot tool right there. Because Jude Bellingham is a box. Yeah.
Right, you gone total Brexit on that one still. I didn't think you usually told me that
I'm
you're
not
not
Brexit.
really,
I'm not Brexit.
you went
but,
total
but,
Brexit
but
on that one still because that Jude, Rice, Bruno. I don't
come
mind
on,
it.
man.
What with Donny coming back as well?
Donny gonna have to hold the bench again. I ain't gonna lie. I had to terminate my Everton loan after that game against Southampton, man. Donny on his own over there.
Wait. So no, but then you spent a lot of money. So in that Jude Bellingham, you spent up to like 160 mil.
Yo, but my boy want out, so we can't get 50 for Marshall. We need Marshall. We need to let him go, man. Let my boy go. Let's set him free. You
Are
know,
you sure you're ready
set
to
him
let
free.
Marshall go?
I'm not letting him go. I'm watching the team he goes to. I just need with Man United. There need to be a breakup. There need to be a
Something's
breakup
telling
right there.
me from the look of just something's telling me that you're not ready to let Marshall go.
No, I think he need a fresh start. He needs somewhere else right now.
How much did he say for Marshall?
50 mil.
Really?
Yeah, the same we paid for him. He haven't went backward because we paid that 50 mil, right? Because he was a prospect and we overpaid that 50 mil. We're just gonna get our money back because he actually developed at Man United because he wasn't you know what I'm saying, he was just a prospect. We was paying 50 mil for a prospect. It was like he can become, so we're gonna charge you 50 million.
50 mil.
Yeah, just get our money back, break even.
I don't know if we might break. I don't know if we're getting 50 million, bro. I'm being real to you. Like, and I tried to sell Marshall for
75. You said 75. You're a
I tried to
madman.
sell him for way more than that. But
No,
now I don't think we can.
KG, you have to think about inflation and all these other things. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't know how to sell players.
That was Woodward. The Woodward is gone.
We don't know how to sell players. I think Pereira is probably gonna leave on a free somehow.
I thought we sold him for 15 mil, and that man said they want their money back. Yo, I went on Twitter. Twitter said Flamingo want their money back from Man United and terminate the deal. He is dead, bro. Pereira is dead, bro.
Nah, not Flamingo winning that visa.
Yo, I swear, bro. I went on Twitter, bro, and United report, they were like, "Oh, Flamingo want to cancel the deal with Man United for Andres Pereira."
Wait, we need to someone check if he's been sold already, because we need to know if Pereira's gone. If it's because they need to, because we've been suffering, and Flamingo realized it was a heist and ran. Nah. I hope that's not true. But anyway, let's get into this this Ralph conversation. Again, you've been talking to me, you're saying Ten Hag, right? I see you in the comment section.
Yeah, I realistically I would love Luis Enrique, but I don't really mention his name because he wants to coach Spain in the World Cup. So yeah, it's either I don't really, it don't really matter me, Ten Hag or Poch. Right?
All right, but what about Ralph to be in the conversation?
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
Still haven't seen enough?
Nah, I don't fuck with Ralph.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I've been. Like, I don't mess with Ralph, man. Ralph get on my nerves. Ralph get on my nerves.
Talk to me.
Ralph, I don't know, man. I wanted to give him a chance, but Ralph just need to go do his director of football jobs. He need to go upstairs.
I got a feeling that.
I mean, don't get me wrong though. The football
is it because of the way? Is it because of the way he kind of treated Martial and said that? Is it because of the way something's telling me there's something deep?
KG, love me, no man. Love me, no man.
Something's telling me there's something deeper to this.
KG, love me, no man. KG.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, rah, what could it be? What did Ralph do? And I'm like, what? But then, all right, cool. So you're saying Poch, Ten Hag,
no, KG.
Luis Enrique is the main one though, they're saying.
Yeah, with Ralph, KG, we need something fresh. The club need a fresh insight. You know what I'm saying? We need a Ten Hag or Patch come like a waste man still, you know. But my rate Patch, you know, but look how Patch met Levy deal with him, man. You have to stand up for yourself, you know, like Conte was the man in a year. You know, see them I try silence Conte at Spurs. Conte said they told me I was gonna get signing. I only got 2. Then the next week Conte said, oh, they told me I cannot speak to the Italian journalist no more. Conte was the man.
Conte would have been everything Man United fans would have wanted at this. Man United fans would have fell in love with Conte.
Oh yeah,
they would. We would have fallen in love so because he would have called out the board at every moment. Conte sitting in meetings saying, "Yeah, they're getting for these players, but they're not good enough." then he's like, "Yeah, this team's not really good enough." But then he gives it's the passion. When he beat Pep, on the weekend, I was so jealous. I was thinking, if I had a manager that ran into the fans, I'll lose my mind, you know. I'm ready to go to war for that manager because I'm saying, look what it means to him. You know, some managers don't give you that much emotion on the sidelines. You know, Conte's giving you all of that.
And you know, he took that Spurs job to spite us. Because watch him get that top 4 spot. And that's what he's gonna say. You should have got me. That's what he's gonna tell him. You should have took me. I don't join a team halfway through the season, but because you didn't get me, I took this job just to not let you get top 4. Watch him get that spot. Oh, KG thinking about it.
Because I wanted you don't know, yeah. I wanted Conte so bad. Oh my goodness. Hey,
KG. Imagine Conte run into the Stratford and his wig fall off.
I pick it up and place it back on him like it never happened, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm so again. But will Conte have got that good? Will Conte have got the best out of Sancho? Those are the questions that I have. But then he's getting the best out of Son. So
KG, it's you see, football people, them have a lot of myths. Oh, Conte only play 5, blah blah blah. He don't use wingers. Conte is a very versatile manager, and he is a very good coach. Only a few coaches in the world football you hear players talk about them developing their skill set. Conte, Pep, and Klopp. Me not really hear other players talk about other coaches developing their skill set, like making them see the game at a whole nother level and unlocking them. And I feel like Conte could have come in and unlock a whole heap of the player, because a whole heap of the man them a Man United need unlocking. The padlock double seal up. A whole heap of the man them need unlocking. You see me? And that's why Ralph can't unlock everybody. But Katie, don't get me wrong, you know, the Ralph football been way better. This season, the football been better. We just haven't been clinical. Speaking of clinical, oh no, don't let Cavani go. Cavani, stay. I love you, Cavani. Cavani, no. Sell Martial. Keep Cavani. My man been out the squad 18 times and only been in the starting level 15 times. So he been out the squad more times than he been in the starting 11, bro. But that's who you wanted to keep. Let me tell you how Cavani's cycle goes, right?
Yeah.
So Cavani comes in, play a game, right? International break. He's gone. Come back from international break.
They give him an extra 2 weeks. Come back, play a game. He's hurt for another 2-3 weeks. Then comes another international break. He's gone. He can play that now. Come back again. Oh, we give him another 2 games off. When he come back, play another game. Yeah, that's the cycle with Cavani. That's the cycle. But the don't keep Cavani. I would rather keep our Nigerian brother with the jollof rice. AKG, I heard Nigerian have the best jollof rice.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Wait, Gino, call back in again because your thing's got all messed up. Yeah, they do have the best. They do have the best jollof in the game. Wait, is that the time for real? 1 hour 45. When I said I was going to be here for less time today. Nah, nah, not close to 2 hours. Here's the no. He started eating his phone. He was so angry about Cavani, he just went mad. Chris, I see you, bro. It will never shut up. Wait, Rich, get out of here. Rich.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Nigerians in 2 hours, nah, violation. I'm on set tomorrow, but it's mad because my voice is, something's happening. But yeah, big up Chino. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta respect. Chino, I wanted to carry on, but we got games. We got games. Chino, don't be missing as well. I didn't like that. He was gone for too long, bruv. That's taking a piss. Yeah, people, wish me luck tomorrow. I'm on set. Big scene. What else is coming? KG? Honey and thingy. I gotta drink that tonight. Ghana Jollof, get in the bin. No disrespect to all my Ghanaian fans that are following me, but disrespect. What else is there? Rice and peas is good, but then let's be honest, rice and peas needs something with it though. I'm gonna just upset my Caribbean community. But you need like a stewed chicken, a jollof you can just eat like just by itself. Don't even need chicken. You can be a vegan. Have it. Anyway, yeah, whiskey, David. I'm gonna do it, and I swear, David, if Pogba stays, I'm buying your Pogba shirt. I'm buying it. It's settled. It's done. I'm Ghanaian. Respect and love. When's the Flex and KG show coming? Flex is incredibly busy. I'm busy. I don't know how we're gonna get it done. And then Flex is traveling to Spain for the game, so it's a bit tight at the moment. We're playing 2 games a week. I don't know, man. Hopefully we don't get knocked out. So I pray that the Flex and KG show doesn't come for a minute just because of where, you know what I mean? If I'm being realistic, I want us to stay in this tournament for as long as possible. Anyway, big up, stay blessed, peace, have a nice one. I'm gone. Dad, you're too reckless. Hold on. I keep playing this to get in people's minds like them adverts back in the day.
Dad, you're too reckless. Drop a bomb.
All right.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.